Back on our show this Wednesday morning. Good to have Deborah Randolph with us back from the Chamber of Commerce. Deborah's got a lot going on right now. The Bizzy Awards coming up in just a couple of weeks.
But I tell you what, you've been busy in other ways as well because, of course, the legislature is in session.
Right.
What is going on that affects Central Louisiana?
Well, we just had our Central Louisiana Day at the legislature, and about 75 people came down and spent the day with us there. We're briefed by all our Central Louisiana legislators. Of course, the big story this session is adding back some funding to make up for the $1.6 billion shortfall that would affect higher education first and foremost, and also health care. And about 11 bills passed on the House side that added back money to the budget to help make higher education whole, but there's still some ways to go for health care, and the Senate now has the budget and will be looking at ways to do that. Some of the ways were some rollbacks on tax credits for business. And of course, as a business organization, it's our job to advocate for business, but yet we were very concerned about health care and higher ed. And like Lance Harris said, Representative Harris, everybody's going to get a little haircut. We're going to make sure nobody gets a buzz cut, but everybody's going to have to take a little haircut this year to cobble this budget together.
And what about 12 days remain? It's pretty close.
Right. Yes, June 11th is when the session will end. And so there's a lot of work to do. They're going to be working day and night. We'll be down there. The port expansion bill to make our port a parish-wide port is advancing. Its next stop is on the Senate floor, and that'll be its final vote. So that looks really great, and that'll enable the port to take in more land, and that will be great for economic development efforts.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'd love to have you back because obviously a lot going on this fall with the governor's election, and some say they're going to be calling a special session and all that kind of stuff. So
yes,
that's another day.
Yeah, another day.
Okay, Bizzy Awards.
Bizzy Awards.
The Bizzy Awards are coming up Friday, June 12th. Right now, voting is going on, and chamber members get to vote. There are 12 categories, everything from best small, medium, large business, best overall, best curb appeal of a business, interior. Great categories of awards. Go online and vote, or vote from the ballot that was sent electronically to all chamber members. We also have a panel of judges, so it's a combination of the votes of members and the panel of judges. And it's a wonderful gala that evening. It will be great.
Deborah, it's become a big event.
Yes, it's a really big event. Over 350 people typically attend. It's going to be at the Sci Center. Call the chamber for tickets or go online and join us. You will be so glad you did. It's a way to shine a spotlight on excellent businesses in Central Louisiana of all sizes.
You know, when I was looking at the small business category, you have as little as one employee running the entire business.
That's right.
2 employees running a business, up to I don't know how many, but quite impressive list of candidates.
Up to 10, right.
I mean,
and so that's why the categories, because there are businesses that serve Central Louisiana,
big and small, that deserve
absolutely
that
deserve this recognition. And it's all about who had a great year. It's about those who were able to expand. Those are things that we're looking for.
Any update on Fort Polk?
Well, there has been a provision that our members of Congress have worked on very diligently to the Defense Authorization Bill that would add more funding for the Army. And that would be key in stopping the next round of cuts and the round after that. That's what it's going to take. If sequestration continues, there will be no choice but to downsize, and there would be less of a chance for Fort Polk. If we're able to add more funding, and it should be done in my opinion, I'm very skittish about the Army going down to 420,000 eventually anyway. That's pre-World War II levels. I don't think we could afford to do that. But certainly we're making that case for Fort Polk. We keep up the heat and work on that every single week with our Fort Polk Progress partners, and we've got to continue that through this next round and after.
Okay. Deborah, thanks for coming.
Thanks so much for having me.
Good to have you.
Appreciate it.
Well, veteran CBS reporter David Martin takes us to Fort Polk, where the Army and Air Force are working together in a drill with live ammo. He introduced us to Joint Terminal Attack Controller.
The JTAC makes sure the bombs are delivered to the right places. Here is David Martin with the story.